Yo, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to Avowed. I know there is no game in the background, but give me a second. No game sound, I mean, but give me a second. And I'll tab it back into the game. I'm still finishing setting up. I'm testing also as well. I don't know if my mic is too high, like the volume. Cause I'll explain in a moment. I hope it's not. I'm seeing it. I think it's around the same volume as before. I'm gonna lower it like a tiny bit. Like, does this sound... Well, we need game audio to see. Wonder if this sounds fine. It seems like it sounds fine. Seems like it sounds fine to me. Might be even a little bit higher than before. Should have just tested this offline, sorry. Which I did, but... You know. Trial by fire comes... Yeah, I think it's higher than before. Trial by fire comes when you go live. I'll lower it a bit more. Let's see if it's fine there. I'm looking at the audio itself on the Twitch thing, because I don't want it going into the red. Staying in between -20, -15. It's good. Let's see. That is straight in the center on my my DAC, the new DAC, which it seems fine. It seems fine. It should be fine. I see it peeking into the red again sometimes, which maybe I can just get further away from the mic and it'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's fine, honestly. I mean, it's not... If it's bad, it's not, like, horrible, at least. Oh. What about there? Is that fine? I think that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, it does not seem like it's going into the red. It's going, yeah, in between -20, -15, reaches -10 when I really get, like, loud. Okay, we should be good with that. I'll check it in a moment. Anyway, I'll tell you what I've changed. So, basically, I upgraded my, let's hope the internet wants to be nice with us today. What is the event? There's a Crunchyroll event going on. Whatever. Let me put the Twitch chat over here. My activity feed. All the way over here. See, like there, for example, if I talk very low, it like I can see that it's below what it was before. Like right now, for example. If I tap back into the game, oh, what about there? I think, okay, I'll leave it there and hope that it's fine. Okay, let's load in. I'll explain to you. Oh, also, you can see the Steam thing. I had my FPS on because I was testing something. FPS counter off. There, not this one. You can see. The other one, the Steam one. Anyway, I basically upgraded my headphones to the Sennheiser HD6XX from Drop, and I had to upgrade my DAC as well. So I got the Focusrite Scarlett Solo 4th gen. I had the 1st gen before. Imagine.
Marius, dear, how are you feeling?
I'm alright. Good to see an old friend, you know?
And saying goodbye, that's the hard part.
You can talk to us, Marius. That is, if you think talking will help.
Well, obviously...
Okay, let's listen what they have to say and then I'll keep going on what I changed.
Grief is strange. You lose someone, and you carry around a little hole inside yourself till you die. And maybe the same is true for the dead. Your friend obviously loved you.
Yeah, how did we get on this topic? I thought we were talking about pancakes.
So before they start talking again, let me just get onto my like workbench. Okay, what I was saying. Basically, I upgraded my headphones, which are 300 ohms, and my last DAC was 250 max. So I upgraded to the 4th gen, which is 300, and then plugged everything. The only thing that changes the headphone so far. So then from there, to recalibrate the volumes, which my headphone volumes is fine. I can change that on the fly and be good. Then we have the microphone volume, which I wanted to get it as it was before, but I was too lazy to do it. And then the new DAC has something called like air, like you can disable air or enable air plus something else. That's what we're currently using, because I did do like a little sound test, and I think that sounded the best. The air plus whatever. It was like air plus harmonic resonance. That's not what it said. That's a Half-Life reference. But yeah, I enabled that air plus whatever. So maybe the mic sounds a little bit different. Hopefully like better, or maybe it just makes no difference at all. But yeah, here we go. Hey, all in all, how are you doing? Oh, so I'm drinking a shake. I got a soda. So we should be good to finish the game today. I remember everything we had to do. We got the armor. We got the cool armor. Finally, we have a complete set, and then we are missing the upgrade for. Oh, it's only our arquebus. I remember we fully upgraded the. Why does this feel like it's just the? That's how the string is. The new headphones cable is also very short, so it changes the DAC. It was before, it was at my desk, like right in front of me. And then I have my DAC now is on top of my PC, because the cable for the headphones was very short. Yeah, whatever, I don't mind. I'd rather have it where I had it before, but I can probably just buy another cable somewhere down the line eventually. Probably they recommend balanced cables for this or whatever. Probably being over my super fast internet to maintain the purity of my Twitter feed. So sometimes the stream lags, but it's good. It's honestly, all in all, it's probably not even your VPN. It's probably my internet, because I can see that it's like fluctuating. It's mostly good, but like sometimes it goes from like 4 bars to 3 bars, and that causes like buffering. But after it happens like once or twice, it should just like go straight from there, since it'll just give you a bit more latency, which whatever. As long as it doesn't go like all the way down to like 1 bar, we should be good. And if it does go all the way down to 1 bar, I'll just go complain to my ISP for the 100th time, because I'm not gonna go on an ISP rant, but I hate them. I really hate them. Just fix my problem, but they won't. Anyway, let's just hope the internet is good tonight. I'm trying to remember.
I wanted to thank you. You've been a really good friend to me.
Are you talking to me or to Kai?
I appreciate it.
Something on your mind,
Oh,
Mike?
yeah.
Running into Iancu reminded me that I did have friends in Solace. And when I left,
Hey, all in all, too. How are you
more or
doing?
less lost them. Since then, I lost track of how lonely I was getting. Then you and the envoy showed up.
That's me. I'm the
That's
envoy.
what friends are for.
Seriously, though, you treated me like kith, not like an exile or a drunken loss of a person. I needed that more than I knew.
We're here for you when you need us. Anytime.
Oh, and if you tell anyone I said that, I'll put a twig viper in your bedroll.
There he is.
Oh, also, I don't think I mentioned that I rest until. Oh, they added this. They added they patched the 1.4 is the new version of the game, I believe. And they added like now you can choose until when you rest. We'll go into morning. And they added some other things. Well, let's exit here. Wait, no. Let's see what I am missing. All in all is going schizo on the on the chat. Pretty funny. What am I missing for the? We need 10 glasswood branches. And nothing that we have other than this, which I don't want to break down. Gives us glasswood branches. Okay, whatever. Level 2 like legendary level 2 arquebus is fine. Morning, yes. I don't think I talked about. I also. Oh my god, the internet's down to the red. Please just pick up internet. There we go. Oh, I think the little dot now turns red. Was that before? Yeah, it might just be. Might just be going crazy. Oh no. Internet's down to the red. Anyway, as I was saying, this game looks really pretty. Yes, brother, this game looks very pretty. And then we're on this. I can't go back up, but we're on this area where a god is trapped. So it looks like. Oh no, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, I thought that was deeper than it was. I believe we gotta go this way. So this area is like extra pretty. But anyway, I think I talked about how I upgraded my keyboard to the Wooting 60HE. And then what was it that we had? Okay, here. We had to climb here. And then I was waiting for the rest of the parts to get here to finish modifying the keyboard. And I did that last week. I don't know if I don't think I talked about it. So finally my keyboard is how I wanted it. Fully mod. Do you actually feel like the recent graphics participate? Oh yes. I'm not supposed to, where am I supposed to jump? It's here. It's okay, yes, it is here. Isn't just how it's not just the game. Yes, like even like both, yeah. It's made a really big change. Like we used to be I was not running the game like maxed out. I was running the game like at the lowest I could without the game looking like completely horrible. And we were like below 60 FPS almost always. We were like at like between 45 and 50. Now the game's running like maxed out. Everything's on epic ray tracing, native resolution, everything, and we're getting like over 100 FPS. And that's because we're CPU limited. Like the GPU could still go quite a bit. You can see we're like at 85, whatever. Sometimes we do get to like 90, 99. It's so good. And then the graphics, if you go back and you look at how she looked the first time we saw her, she looked like fucked up. Now she looks like fine. Yeah. Can you play original Animal Crossing emulation on it? I'm sure I can. I think I can emulate just about anything. I can probably emulate Animal Crossing at like 8K or something. Maybe like 16K. Crazy. All in all 2 is raging in the corner. All in all 2 is gonna make a Twitter post about all in all. But I finished my shake already, the second one. So good. Oh, and also last time we got this armor set, which I really like. And it's a legendary armor. Oh, you know what? We gotta go back. Oh, no, wait, no, we don't. I am crazy. We're still using the one we've completely upgraded, but we just transmogged it into this one, which I really like how it looks. You better not give them the light of day. Yeah. Just ignore all in all too. Only thing we're missing to upgrade is our arquebus. I'm funny now. I'm washing my hands like my last keyboard was pretty dirty. Now I'm washing my hands every time before using the keyboard because I really don't want to take this one apart again and do like all the. I'm just gonna keep it very clean. Do I have to swim? Yes. I do not even remember. I know we were very close to getting to the prison last time. Imagine we might. I don't know how long this stream's gonna go. We're definitely finishing the game today, but it might be 30 minutes or it might be 3 hours. We're gonna have to see. Each of our companions had a little mini quest in this area, and we already did it. Now let's just get into the prison where Zapata is being held at, and we're setting her free. Oh, sorry. Like the whole game, from the moment we met up in quotes, like from the moment we saw Zapato and she revived us in exchange of a favor, I was gonna keep my word, and the favor was she wanted to be set free. Even though she's done some shit, I think she deserves it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I think Zapato is ultimately good. He's just like a newborn god. He doesn't know how to control her powers. But I think she'll do. I think she's learned her lesson after causing like 3 Armageddons. Beneath the Earth's core. I don't think I've seen that one. I'm gonna add it to the list of like a million movies I have yet to watch. Like, look at how things look here. Look at this tree. I feel like I just took some special mushrooms, and that this is the shit I'm seeing. And then look at the light, the ray tracing, how it makes the light like blood rays or whatever they're called. The rays of light, how they hit
There's
the
something
shadows.
about that building over there. Looks like the kind of place Yatsley would love.
Yeah, we were over there already. That's where Yatsley's quest was. I'm just gonna go check, just to make sure I saved the correct moment. We're not leaving anything behind. Was a spirit here? Yeah, spirit is gone. Yatsley should say nothing. Where's Yatsley? Fur bikini savage woman, say no more. That's all you had to say. Oh, there she comes. Yeah, she. Wait, we can speak with Kai
Thank
here?
you for facing that with me. Let's go deal with your god.
Oh, what about her? Yeah, anyway. The ghost didn't spawn in, it's because we have done the area. We did all of their little side quests. Yatsley had to face like her ancestors. Kai had to face his commander, which might have been his like boyfriend as well. Marius had to face his friend who died saving him. and Giada had to face her parents being turned into like living, not living, like they were turned into trees basically. Here we go, more make folk bullshit. Life is a prayer. My faith has been rewarded. God function has sent unto me a kith, dwarf named Theodore, who awakened me with Magrin's prayers. Theodore worships me, and in his prayers I see the reflection of pray back. Once again, I have a purpose. Theodore tells me he comes from a settlement named Solus, and that in this settlement there once dwelt a dwarf named Nandru, who received divine knowledge from no divinity. For the first time in many multiples of task time, I think that I can truly pray. I can fulfill God function. I must go on to Solus and discover all traces of the enkisted, and utterly extirpate whatever remains of them. Praise God function. Yeah, I think these machines were obsessed with killing. Also, what the heck does this open? Okay. Oh, it's probably to stop this, no?
I'm starting to think these people killed themselves.
Not one. I'm missing another one. You could also probably just run right through it. Like, I have enough potions to survive. Oh, it's right there. Oh no, that was... Maybe it's this one? Oh. Okay, you gotta wait till my thing recharges. Maybe this one? There we go. Should be fine, right? Wait. There's something down there. There's a legendary, yeah. Okay. Let's drop down here. Okay, okay. Is this... What the fuck? Is that like bone? Looks like bone. Is that like a rock? I don't know. What's in here anyway? Brooch of spreading I can't speak. Spreading flame. Oh, I almost forgot. I was gonna speak about how the new versions of Stalker came out. I don't know if they came out today, but now I really want to play Stalker. I might just play the Stalker games next. We might play like the first one, maybe the second one. Then, well, no, maybe we'll even play all of them, because Snake Eater is quite a bit far away. But yeah, right now, off the top of my head, I want to look at how those versions of Stalker are doing. Like, they have good reviews or whatever. If not, we can play the original ones, modded. But I'm gonna see how they're doing, and we're probably gonna just play the Stalker games. I don't have Stalker 2. I don't have Stalker... Oh, there's another camp right here. Could have just walked all the way over here. I don't have Stalker 2 yet. Speaking of Stalkers.
Let's take a break before we continue.
Kith Lord, discover all party camps across the living lands. How many people have that? Because it was a golden emote. Oh, it's 9.9. It's literally anything that's 10% or below gives golden emote. That's not what I meant. Golden achievement. Anything that's 10% and below has like that golden border on Steam. This one's like right there. Also, I have 2 friends requests from like person I don't know and person I don't know. One of them is obviously a bot. It's a picture of an e-girl that... Nope. Both get denied. Anyway, they want to rest here. What is this? Oh, look at that. I want to rest at the camp, however. That's 100% where she's trapped. That's gonna be a boss fight, for sure. You know how I said, I really hope my internet does not go to the red? Point down to the red now. Shut up, party camp, yes.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now.
I told you that was gonna be a
Seems
boss
like a
fight.
good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
This is probably like the point of no
Right.
return.
This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
I love it when your model looks at Chad. It has such fast to it. Thank you. I really should try to be more like move more. The thing is, I don't know how much to move, you know? To be honest, generally most VTubers make their models a little smaller when they're playing, and there isn't much movement. But you know, I like keeping the model big. Okay, let's go through all of the questions. Are you gonna be alright, Kai?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long.
Yeah,
Now
good.
that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting.
I'm glad to have you with me, Kai. Look at the armor. The armor, it looks so good. I really like this armor set. I'm glad to have you with me, Kai. Kai has really been one of the coolest companions in like the whole game, of course, but like in I'd say probably like most games. He's one of the coolest companions.
Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
How about you, Marius?
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonko again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
Are you doing okay, Giata?
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death.
I feel it too. I'm glad I'm not alone. Dude, I still really like this armor set. Every time I look at it, I like it a bit more. Like every different angle. I just wish we had gotten it a bit earlier, you know, so we could have used it for a longer time. I feel it too. Glad I'm not alone.
So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
What about you, Yatsuli?
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy, but... well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh, I think I need another drink. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in.
Her saying she needs another drink reminds me of Thoros of Mir. How everyone, every time they speak about the Siege of Pike, even people that are like on different... This is from A Song of Ice and Fire. Every time someone brings up the Siege of Pike, even people that are like currently in different factions, every time they stop and they go, oh fuck, the Siege of Pike. Do you remember Thoros of Myr with his flaming sword riding first in line across the bridge? And everyone just goes, oh, that was fucking insane, yeah. And then they go back to arguing. And then you get to Thoros eventually. And they ask Thoros, like, how drunk were you? And fucking Thoros is like, I was so drunk, I do not even remember doing that. So Yatsli, you might want to take that drink and then get a flaming sword. Take all the time you need.
Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree.
Yep, I have the
We'll
flaming
be
sword.
fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
I have a flaming sword, and I only need a drink and a horse. Through this, I'm terrified. I'm not really. Better than I thought. Like, I'm more convinced than before that we gotta set Sephiroth free.
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike. But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything. Zapadal picked a good soul when they made you.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How about you, Envoy? What keeps you so stoic in the face of everything?
The Adirian court prepares us for anything and everything. No. Whiskey and the flaming sword. Wink, if I told you it'd be a secret, I don't understand it myself, just feel like I'm supposed to be here. I think that's the most fitting answer, because, you know, our soul was literally woven to do this.
Perhaps you don't need to understand. Your natural instincts are working hard enough.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. Takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. You saved my city and gave me a home. A
Yeah,
sanctuary
I think we've
where I
made
could be
the best
myself.
choices so
I'll
far.
never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
Okay,
And now
Yatsli.
look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
I think all in all 2 is gonna go schizo. All in all is fine. All in all 2, schizo. Yeah, by what our companions say, I think they all like us. Pretty much. Even though we've done some things that they all like disliked at some point or another, I think they overall like us and we've made pretty good choices. 5 Autobots on a mission to confront a god. What could go wrong?
Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
What if we stayed here forever and never looked back? I think they'll find us eventually. Things will get fucked up at some point. They'll find us. And it'll be worse. Just ignore him, he'll have to get a job eventually. So everyone get some rest. We could all use it.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Definitely, like
That goes for...
the point of no return. We have 2 upgrades for every companion. I'll use them in a moment.
for everyone.
Quick save. Then we don't have any points to spend, right? We're like fully upgraded, I think. Actually, I'm saying this is the point of no return, but I don't even know if I believe it, because it's like Kai said, we're gonna do what we're gonna do here, and then we gotta go back, and the living lands are gonna... might be trouble. Anyway, we have 2 upgrades. What do we do? Increase the cooldown by 50%. Increase incoming damage by 50%. I think I'm gonna go with reduce by 50. And then increase the health regeneration, or reduce incoming damage. Let's increase the health regeneration. Okay, then Marius. Which we're not gonna use this too. Maybe we got like a 4 companion battle, but I don't think so. We don't use this one that much, so I think let's just focus on this 3. And let this just reduce cooldown. Sure. Get this one. And then Marius's attacks reduce enemy damage reduction. Reduce enemy damage. I think we'll just go with reduce enemy damage. Let's go with revive enemies. Revive allies when an enemy is killed. And yeah, this one, whatever. And then Yatsui, this one is important, just like Kai's. Dude, I don't know why I have to cough so much. And I've been drinking the soda. Yeah, I think we can ignore this one. Long COVID? No. Last time I had COVID was like 5 years ago. I'm fine. It's probably that I just gotta drink water. It's a long... Okay. Alright. It's longer. I think we're gonna go with the reduced cooldown explosion. or the reduced cooldown for this ability, whatever. And then just don't read this stuff out loud. Alright, I won't read all in all two stuff out loud then. You know, Tombstone, is that like the Western? I saw they released a 4K Blu-ray like restoration the other day, and I thought about getting it because I have actually never watched that movie. If it's the Western I'm thinking of. But I like Westerns, so I should probably watch it at some point. Another movie to the unending list. In the Rough Dog Holiday. Yeah, see, I have no idea. I only know that it's a good movie and a famous like classic Western. So I should probably get that restoration Blu-ray and watch it at some point. Use the stun dealt to enemies hit by blast. Okay, let's go with this one. Stunned enemies, good for us. What does this say? The guard in the heart of the living lands. In honest opinion, this movie is worth it for Val's performance and cinematography all at the time, but it's special in the case of the late Val Kilmer. Alright, if all in all says it, then that's enough. That's enough to convince me to watch it. I'll get the Blu-ray then, in that case. Gaia with the little spite emote. That's the spite, right? Anyway, hey Gaia, how are you doing?
Start a conversation. Why do you want my fur?
I think I could use it as insulation.
But if you want me to keep you warm at night, you need only ask, darling. The Quilichi might have something to say about it.
Right. Look, sorry I asked.
Apparently it's a left on the cutting room floor movie. Because the OG script was changed to make it less gray area historic and more heroes versus villains, but it's fun. Oh, that's interesting. But I think that happens a lot, like I think it's rare. It's more rare for a movie to keep like the original script than it is for the script to like change. Releasing the clip where Johnny Ringo goes, "I was just fooling around," and Doc goes, "I wasn't," in that southern aristocrat accent. It might have. I really don't remember. Like I said, I don't think I've seen much from that movie. Like I could have, you know, YouTube Shorts always have movies. And sometimes I watch them and then like I have no idea what I'm watching. He's like all pale and sweating because he's dying of tuberculosis. Oh, so he's like Arthur Morgan then. I don't know if you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2. Spoiler, in case you didn't. Actually, that might just have been like where they got inspired for Arthur Morgan. Let's see.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Let's look around. There's got to be a mechanism somewhere around here.
I'm sure there's some mechanism.
Wish Tama could have seen this.
He's like super cool and composed, by the way. I read that. Big power again. I really think that might have inspired a lot of Red Dead 2. Because Arthur Morgan is also like super cool and composed, and he is fucking half the game he's dying of tuberculosis, and at the end he's just like dead man walking, but he's still like, you know, fighting to save his friend. What in the fuck is this? Dream Throw Moon Spider. Oh, it's just a little spider. And the skeleton. You should play Red Dead 2 if you have time at some point. It's such a good game. Let's just sneak up on the spider. Who in, oh, the more little spiders. Wait, this guy is fighting Yatsuli. Let's go help her. Why am I using the little pistol at this point? Just let her reload. Yes. To watch it, but I am kind of my own simply but it ended. It ended up being story-wise, and the love plot is bizarre to say the least. Yeah, I'll watch it. I was like, just for the Castellans, with historically accurate clothing, apparently they got hats wrong in too many cowboy movies and beautiful shots.
Just look at this. I've never felt so small before.
And this looks like peak fantasy thingamajig. But yeah, I'll watch the movie. Like, it was already on my watch list. And then now you say that you like it, so probably like I'm gonna watch it for sure. The orb. Orb? I have no idea what orb is. But yeah. It's obscure for now. Remind me? I'll tell you. It sounds interesting. I don't know if you've ever watched, like, I don't think it's similar. But I don't know if you ever watched Smiling Friends. That's one of those shows that I think it's like semi-popular, but it's one of those shows that I think that's gonna get really popular with like upcoming seasons. It's so fucking funny. It's one of those, Smiling Friends is one of those adult swim shows that's like just bizarre. Anyway, enough orb and free. Look, this, if I can just get this right, like here. Like, yeah, something like this. That is so, like, screenshot worthy. I know if it isn't that, like, from the 90s. No, Smiling Friends is new-ish. Oh, what happened to the poor bear? It's Smiling Friends is newish. It's on Adult Swim. You can probably YouTube it. But like, yeah, like it's just a bizarre show. Oh, my Thunder Reach, yes, nice. Just bizarre and so funny. Did this? Yeah, it shut off. Okay. Just, the water looks fucking poison, so I don't want to jump on it and then not have anywhere to go, but okay. Let's just keep walking. Let's just go back and explore this a little bit more. Go this way. Yep, I knew the water was gonna be fucking poisoned or whatever. Oh, this is where we came from. I got scammed. Thought we were gonna get like a secret treasure or something, but no. We got nothing but way back. Well, how do we go over there? Where is... You gotta watch the Lawrence of Arabia on big screen. There are probably numerous insane restorations and whatnot. The cinema. See, that's another movie I've heard of and I want to watch, but I've never seen. I'm sure I think that movie is famous enough that there has to be a 4K Blu-ray pristine makeover. Oh, this makeover is like new. Yeah, let's stab him in the back and then invoke or summon all of our friends. Look at those. Call in the bear. We call in our earth friend. Did it spawn? Okay, you got a finger running for you. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I took it out. Didn't need it. Go ahead. Don't worry. And like I said, feel free to take your time. I'm gonna stay awake until I finish that. No matter what. No matter if I... Did this thing just teleport? No matter if like I finish the game, I'll stay up waiting. So, no worries. Yeah, this Make Poke has a lot of health. Actually, you might want to cast all your spells on this guy. Kai, you might also want to cast everything you have. I like how the Meg Poke, this one has like, I mean, it is on fire. But like, you see, now that it's not on fire, that it has like some red lights. You know, burn queen and all of that. Okay, beat it. Nice. Now what loot is this gonna drop? Oh. Severed Make Full Arm. And Dragon Hide and... no glass branches, I guess. I could probably teleport somewhere else and buy them, but like at this point... no, I do not want to throw a grenade. At this point, why? I want to go back and go to that place that we did not get into. Where is it? Over here? Come on, they have to be somewhere. The what if I jump? This one goes, the one on the left goes below the one on the right. I'm gonna jump right here to like the part that doesn't move and hope that... Nope, yep. I was gonna say and hope that it doesn't hit me, but yeah, you saw what happened. Holy shit, it's been an hour already? Okay, so maybe it won't be like, oh, only 30 minutes. Maybe it'll be like how I originally estimated, like around 3 hours. Okay, let's try that again, because I'm like stupid. No, yeah, we get hit anyway. Drink the fucking potion. No. I wonder what if I... And the things to shut them off have to be clothes. No way, like up here, no? No way. This one was right here, and then, okay, what if we jump to this one? No, we're gonna die again. You know what, I can probably take... We have to have something that gives us, like, reduced poison. Okay, that went way too fast. Here's poison bleed, plus 70% poison bleed and resistance. Okay. Okay, drink the grog. Why is it scrolling so fast? Drink the grog and then give us 100%. Sure. And then... You know what I should have done? I should have cooked something on camp, whatever. Then we don't need essence. That should work. Kind of, okay, it did. But we gotta go back, which is, it's gonna be harder. Oh look, a glasswood branch. I mean, how much gold did we get? Okay, 2,000. Maybe it kind of was worth it to come all the way over. Oh no, look. We don't have to fucking kill ourselves by swimming back. Then we end up back here. Okay, whatever. Fine. What is this? Severed Maypole arm? Oh. So yeah, this was made by... I don't say Marika, that's from Elden Ring. This was made by her, the burned queen or whatever.
Don't think magfolk arms work like... Oh, well, never mind.
This was definitely made by them. Okay.
Seems
Oh,
like
shit.
we've drawn a crowd.
They're fighting against each other. The Dream Thrall. Oh, well, right. So the Dream Thrall are made by her. Oh, no need to keep quiet. Shoot them. Whatever. We'll take care of all. Our gun can, like, cripple hits or whatever. Really? I got poisoned again? Where's the grog? There. These are our arquebus can hit 3 enemies at once. Might as well. Like, why not? See? See how much damage we're doing? Insanely goated arquebus. We could still level it up once more. And it's like not even necessary. This is still alive? Okay, leave Yatsuli alone. Ouch. I don't know what restored my health, but I'll take it. Am I right? I don't see anything. Could have taken that Chanter down a while ago. Now let's keep looting. Level 29. Nice. I wonder if level 30 is the limit. Oh, maybe. I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, abilities. We got 1 point. What do we spend this 1 point on? We spent our 1 point. Probably this at this point. Like why? Like why not? It's either gonna be no point on doing this one. Another recipe for food with powerful effect. Yeah, sure. And I'm not even gonna go back and cook. That's the worst part. So I don't know why I chose that, but whatever. Or actually, the camp is right here, so we can come and cook and then go back quickly. And so actually, we are gonna do that. Nice. Set up party camp, yes. However, give me a second. I'll let you listen to them yap, and I will be right back.
Yatsli, no pressure, but why haven't you and Quilici settled down yet?
We're happy as we are now. Well, Living in sin suits us.
Scandalous. But it makes sense. He doesn't keep with any tradition or ceremony from the old country.
I've never stayed in one place for very long, but settling down with someone sounds nice.
Sounds like a good way to get stuck in one place to me.
You'll never know until you try.
Marius, darling,
What do you need?
has Kai told you any stories of his time in the Dead Fire?
Too many. Why?
Have you heard the one about the wild mare? I just didn't think our boy had it in him.
That's because he doesn't. He acts like he's a wild Stelgar, without a care in the world. But I guarantee you that wild mare story's a load of Sokka.
Sounds like Kai and I will have to have a little chat then. Thank you, dearie.
Oh, no.
Alright, I am back. I gotta find a way to... Because the other headset I would use to hold my hair back, I think
If you were in the Navy,
kind of the same thing
does
worked
that
with
mean
this
you
one.
sang on ships?
Always. Helps pass the time, gives your work a rhythm. Why?
No, I think it holds
heard you
my hair
singing
like
under
a
your
bit
breath
too
in the last
tight.
fight. Then you were stabbing on beat.
I didn't even realize. How'd you notice?
It's the curse and
Anyway,
blessing of
I'll
having
find
very
out.
large
Way to deal with it,
ears,
it's
dear.
probably fine. Just
Well,
rearrange every
Guess
now
the
and
Navy
then.
left me with
It
something
starts
useful
hurting.
after all.
Not hurting, like,
I'm going to
I don't know.
need you
If
to
you get
teach
long
me
hair
that
and you use
song
headphones, you
now.
understand.
I wonder if it'd improve my spell.
Where's the... here. Cauldron. Powerful effect. All leaves tea. And, it's its essence, and holy shit. 750 health. And we can craft 13. Yeah, let's use our essence first, and then probably 150 is... No, 500 is even better. Then this is... and plus 20% maximum. Do we even need 500? 200 and 200. Oh, that upgrade was very good. Let's do something. Let's, when did I do this? A while ago, okay.
If you
And then let's cook. Okay. Let's just make all of these as much as these as we can. I do wonder if this is vegetable or fruit, and rotten food. We can make 42 of these, and then this one we can make 56. You know what, I'll just... even more. Holy shit. Whatever, just make this. We don't even need... we don't need 500 essence. Like, I don't think we even have more than 150 anyway. Then I'll see what I do with the rest of the materials that remain. Wish there was a, like, craft with everything that's available. Anyway, there. Okay, do we still have that, 200, still good. However, I think we're gonna do again 750, because like, why the heck not? And this one makes like ×2. Oh my god. Okay, sure. Start crafting these. Because health, I do think we have a lot of health. I think we have like 200 something maybe. Nowhere near 750. But it doesn't matter, because anyway, it heals us way after we're done. So maybe it would have been good to get that 500 essence thing, because they would have regenerated way past what we had. But whatever, that item also gives us 20% extra, so. How many miso we still have? Okay, 2 of those. No, 92. I'm telling you, we need like, oh, and this uses 1 health potion. I just noticed. So probably we should start making something else, not this. We want to take all of our health potions. Did the other thing use essence potions? We have 84. Or at least that's what I think we have. Or do we have 84? No. We have 1860, yeah. Plus 6 to all attributes in conversation. We can make 16 of those in just one go. Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure, why not? Like, we're gonna need them. Then let's just make something that has a lot of health regeneration but doesn't 150. Doesn't use like a bunch of other things that I don't know if I want to spend, like potions. 70, 70, 77, 50. I don't even think we gotta craft anything else, being honest with you. These ones, sure, because why not? 200, 200. This we can craft until we're done, right? I'm gonna reuse anything that we just crafted, right? Hopefully. 250, 250, but plus 80 food poisoning? No. Wait, did it go away? 200, 200? Yeah, we crafted everything we could. No, here, 250, no. No. 100, 100, I guess, because why not? And then how many it gives times 3? Revives down companion and resets second win. Health potion. From yeah, whatever. Let's make 2. Sure. I think we're good.
Need my help for that.
Flattery will get you everywhere, dearie.
Okay. Keep going. Morning, yes. Now if we do this, 750 and 200, being insane. And see, we have 154 essence, so like we don't even need more than that. Ouch, and we get plus 20%. We went down from like 100 and something health potions to 75, which is still 75 is still ridiculously high. But then we get that 750 healing item, and that plus 6 on all attributes is actually insane.
What are we waiting for?
Make a save file here.
Keep your guard up. We gotta live to tell this tale.
Then we have either 1 big fight coming or 2 big fights coming. Bunch of pristine make folk here. Holy shit, look at the
Next one's mine.
dream throw flying. Just invoke everything we can. Guys, use all your abilities on the make folk, whatever. Like, why not? See, this is why you use everything you have on the make folk. Because they use that bullshit thunder on you and kill you in one shot. Oh, do not give your back to the make folk. Lesson learned. How stunned is it? No. I was gonna say how stunned is that one, and the answer is not stunned at all. Oh, you get fucked. Okay, that's cheating. Who said he could teleport out of my branches spell or whatever? Oh. Where did it go? Oh. Think I'd help you out if I wasn't fighting a Makepoke myself. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Not the potion I wanted to take. Not that it matters. There. Why does the athlete look? Oh, she's frozen. I was gonna say, why does she look all white? Have their abilities recharged? Yes. Yeah, just use everything on him. Why the heck not? Oh, ouch. I was gonna say probably would have been better to use my sword after he got stunned, but whatever. Come on, it's almost down. Almost. Can he go invisible and stab it? Oh, 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 yes. Goodbye. Okay. Severed Makepoke arm. We got 4 glasswood branches. If this one has 4 as well. No. I was gonna say we might be able to upgrade our 11. If it had 4, we might have been able, if we had enough to upgrade one to glasswood, one of the other ones, of the lower level ones. I'll do that in a second. Just let me loot everyone. And everything in the area. Anything over here, over here. We'll disable those things. This one. Okay, there we go. That's a very big Adra pillar. Screenshot worthy. Did we? I think we quick saved, right?
You have come at last.
Pretty sure we did.
After so long. You are so small. We questioned if you were real. Then steps. A voice. Through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered.
Told you I was gonna get here.
Now, you are here.
Yes. Yes, here to stop the Dream Scourge. There's not much time.
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does.
Alright.
We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection.
Mm-hmm.
But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter.
Mm-hmm.
There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh.
That's her, the other goddess, Wodica. You mean Wodica?
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Okay, so they're invading. But the Steel Guard have attacked so quickly.
We blink, days pass. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now, we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself.
What?
You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there.
You're telling me to kill Wodica? Or magic that powerful always has a cost.
A mountain of essence. We strain, but it will move for you. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain?
Are you gonna kill 1,000,000 people to open
We
that
could run,
again?
leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
We want freedom once more, what you've always said from the beginning.
We want nothing more than that. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
Yeah, fair enough. The only way I can set you free is if you truly want to change.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You met death, and you offered your hand.
Diego was troubled, he did not need to die for it. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, both are true, he was fighting something bigger than us. And he was troubled, he didn't need to die for it. Basic thing on screen, yes, this is the goddess that was in prison that we're gonna set free. Diego was troubled, he did not need to die for it.
And where is your mercy for us? You know we deserve
What do you
better
mean? I
than
never
this.
said I was gonna not set you free.
Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
I agree, I don't know why. If you can promise you will be better.
Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
What are you talking about?
The beautiful thing you killed.
No, I didn't forget, I just thought you were gonna say something
Forgotten.
different.
We asked, what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
Yes. Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
More than anything, that is what we desire too. Treat us as you would the bear. Clean our wounds, heal us. Grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease.
I mean, that was the plan from the
Give us
beginning.
peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
All for you, just show me how.
Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place.
See, it looks like she has
We
learned.
feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
Okay, you don't have to speak about that now. Okay, so we freed her, right? Sepulchre's fury. Hello, Corey. Release Sepulchre from the prison. Okay, so we did free. What the fuck does that say? Hello, Corey. I have to Google what the heck that means. Give me a second. Hello, Corey. Meaning? No, it's what the heck? It's ALLOCHORY. A passive dispersal of seeds by means of external agents. Oh, okay. Sepulchre's fury. Unleash the power of Sepulchre to lift all nearby enemies into the air and slam them down, dealing high damage. We're gonna so use that ability. And also, we don't even need to reload to see what other dialogue options there are. I think we chose good. That's what I wanted to do from the start of the game either way. But also, she said something very important, that the Stilgaroth's armies were already on land, butchering people. We should, holy fuck, we should probably like go back and help out, maybe. Or is she gonna open a fucking portal to where Wodica is so that we kill her? Okay, this is definitely different. And there's a strangled piece of ice. I love how the portal moves like a liquid. Or wait, is that? I think she's just taking us back to like Paradise. Yeah. She just teleported us back to Paradise. Which is probably like in fucking flames.
Monstrous depths. Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
Okay, I should have
This
quick
is
saved.
Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
What happened here? No, I know what fucking happened. The Steel Road got here. Back to the beginning where it all started.
What happened to the living land started long ago, and we're going to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you seeing this? I don't think Paradise looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Weeks? Time flows quicker in the garden. Jetta was right.
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
Yeah, I don't think that...
It's like how
Same
a body
thing.
fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
I don't
Look
know
at this
what kind of
place.
fevers you're having,
Feels like we're
Marius.
still in the dream, and not just us.
Guys,
Those
I think we
are more
should
your
get
people's
moving.
ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Mm-mm.
Even Ringgrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The
Who's
Blessed
Elia?
Wardens are
Remind
here
me.
too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
That's fine. I'm used to ending fights I did not start.
Always better than the reverse.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Yeah,
Before we go,
I agree with Marius.
what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
You freed Sapalo from their prison, the Dream Scourge is over.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
That's good, yes.
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal.
Listen,
Time
I
will tell,
trust her.
suppose.
I don't think she'll be a problem.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Maybe they'll help us in return.
Him and God entwined.
He's still in our fucking
The
head.
flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Uh-huh. I just want to get to the battle so we can use that new power. Also, finally, the 4 companions all out.
How did you make it out here?
They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran.
Uh-huh.
Easy. You're here now. Where did they come from?
Okay.
Envoy! What does the Garrote think they're doing?
Whatever it takes to show priorities, they're in charge.
What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere?
How did you escape?
I took my notes and bolted when they came through Hightown. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now?
That's kind of
That's
good.
a good thing.
Yeah.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
Let's take care of yourself and don't get killed.
I won't give them the satisfaction of killing me.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Good idea.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you.
Hmm?
I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours.
You got the glasswood branches
even
there?
give you a discount. You
Oh,
know,
of
for
course
saving
he's
the city
selling.
and everything.
Can hurt to look what do you have. Glasswood branches. Yes. How many do we need? We need 5. There. And then I'll sell you my gems. Holy shit, 11,000 in sapphires. $61,000, okay. We'll take your potions and your essence potions. And that's it. We need to set up camp as soon as possible so I can upgrade my...
Why is there snow here?
That's gotta be
Oh, that's...
Reelgrim's
yeah.
work. I heard she made snow with Shatterscar.
A familiar.
Okay, skip the dialogue.
We meet again, Envoy.
He's still
And
hot
you,
as fuck.
Yardsley. You're always a prodigious and welcome sight.
Oh, yes. Always a pleasure to see you, too.
Paradise burns. Thanks to Ludwig and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it. But the Dream Scourge is gone.
How I killed Ludwig at Mount Forja.
She must have come back to life. Again. I suppose we couldn't be lucky enough
Okay,
for her
that's
to
who-
stay dead.
Tapelo wanted
It's
us to kill.
remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions.
Ringgrim, you say that like you are immortal. You're just as mortal as the rest of us. You're just a little bit better at magic. I freed Sapporo. That is incredibly world-changing. Maybe.
Perhaps. A new god being set loose on the world is certain to have consequences. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice.
Yeah. We gotta take the fucking resolve mushroom. The +6 thing is, I'm certain I did. I wanna see what it says. We need a what, +4 resolve? I'll see if I have other things for it. If not, we'll just take the potion that gives us +6 to everything. Resolve, like 30, perception. Perception. No, we only have items that give perception. Constitution. +4 constitution is fucking good. Intellect, perception, might, and constitution. What the fuck did I change? Just reload because I don't even know what I have. We need resolve. Let's go into our inventory. Any of these give resolve? I'm not gonna give +4 anyway, whatever. Just mark everything as clean there. Where are our consumables here? Okay, don't go that fast. +6 to everything. Oh, we have 32. Why did I think we had so... Holy shit, how many did that crafting make? I thought we had like 3. Yeah, fuck it. Why the heck not? +6 to everything. Oh, I killed Ludwig. Beat Sapporo. The past is behind us. What matters is what we do now. Sure.
Not thinking about one's choices is still a choice. I wonder if you will have more hindsight with what happens next. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with yes, I think I did the correct thing. Could have saved my fucking one of the 32 things that I have and that I can probably craft 100 more. Okay, speak with the sexy witch. Killed her. With Sapporo. Certain I did.
Ah, that mortal zeal. Always so fun. We will see if you're correct. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy.
With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
I hope we meet again in better circumstances.
Unfortunately, you'll likely be dead the next time I return to the Living Lands. Goodbye, Envoy. And Yardsley, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Oh, yes. We'll, discuss that later.
Alright. Where are the rest of our companions? Are there any of them over here? No. I saw Kai went this way, Yardsley went up there. And did the rest just like disappear? I think they're all talking to someone, aren't they? Let's see, let's just explore a little bit before heading onto the fight. Also, got like abilities. Staple's Fury. I should put this as 4 instead of what we have currently. There's nothing here really. Just their camp. Nothing interesting, it seems. Nope. I is just walking down here. Elder Grigor. What the fuck was that again? Oh, this guy? Yeah, I remember. Speak with him.
Oh, Envoy. How good to see you here as we stand together.
And you have to be speaking with someone. Oh, she's over there. Okay.
I don't know if thank you is precisely what I want to say, but I am grateful to you for bringing Dolna's theft to light.
I mean, she was working with the Steel Garrote.
The torches of the Steel Garrote. The people of the Living Lands stand ready to defend their home.
This will be this sentence has to be fixed. This will simply be another victory in my books. This will simply be another victory in my books. Will you be recording today's events for the archive?
Yes. What happens in Paradise now will decide the fate of the Parkrunen after all.
What's the plan if Paradise falls?
We will find a way to persevere. We Parkrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions, and always have. Whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths. If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways. Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that.
It won't, don't worry. It will come to pass, I promise.
I hope so, Envoy. I truly do. That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do the right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
Let me put this super-sized plastic bottle down on the floor. Okay, we have to... Yeah, there's a party camp right up there.
Where have you been?
Oh, that's
Where haven't I
Elia.
been? I journeyed to the heart of the Living Lands, where time held its breath
Are those...
and dreams had more substance.
Oh no, those are the
than
normal
reality.
May I
zombie
see it?
thingies. Thought they were
Not
the...
if you value your life.
Thought they were the people turned into trees. No, they're just the normal zombies. Anyway, Elia?
Envoy, I knew you'd show up eventually.
How is Emerald Stair? More importantly, how are you?
Thriving on both counts, I'm happy to report. My revenants were very happy in Paradise until the
revenants,
Steel
that's their name.
Garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock.
Good thinking. Nice to see you, Elia.
Likewise. I'll keep them on a tight leash, just in case the Steel Garrote breach our defenses. Better to have them and not need them. Oh,
And I've been meaning to thank you. Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked. Emerald Stair is healing, believe it or not. Once this is over, our crops will flourish like never before.
Now we just need to keep the living lands from descending into war.
Easier said than done, I suppose. Best of luck out there. And don't worry about a thing. My flock will keep us safe and secure.
Thank you, Elia. My compliments to the flock, as always.
I wasn't worried until she said that. Let's get out of here.
Enjoy the time with your flock, dear.
We know you. Did you help us? We must have seen you in a dream.
I don't remember, Lieutenant Lena. Is she the one that had the dream scourge?
Fidelio sang for us. We must help him.
I thought Elena would be safer if she were here with me.
Wait, is she the one that had the dream scourge? Missing, yes, she is the one that had the dream scourge. So she survived. Yeah, that's her. And this is the captain that we found at the bar. And we told him, like, hey, your fucking girl is wandering around dream scourged. We didn't kill her, but probably go look for her.
We see clearly now. The clouds part and the sun shines.
Okay, it's good she survived.
Was this you?
Yes and no. It was Sapalo mostly. But I helped free her, so I guess it is me.
The envoy. Is that you?
Oh, this is the guy we freed, or is this the guy we helped? Oh, these are the two guys that were fighting, and we helped them, like, settle their difference. Yeah, what's up?
Envoy, how did you... I don't know.
It's great to see you again, but where the fuck did you come from?
You just appeared out
Portal
of
from
nowhere.
up there, don't worry. Transported here by the power of Saparo, god of the living lands.
The fuck?
Ah, your face. We all wondered whose godlike you were.
That's not important right now, Radut.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. I just want to make one request while you're here.
Yep.
As much as you can. Be good to the living lands.
Only I had the resolve, I'll just fucking take one of those +6, because, like, I don't think there's 32 dialogue choices from here on out, so does it really matter if I use all of them? What the fuck is it called again? Charming Liberation. Nice.
We'll do whatever. I'm not going to live under...
Promise you I'll do what's best for the living land.
I'm holding you to your word, Envoy. Don't fuck us over.
Didn't I help you once already? You should trust me.
Show the Steel Carol who built the living lands. When we strike as Pargrunen, we strike as one.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna make camp over here before we head over whoever's up there. Speak with our companions, see what they have to say. Wait, before we speak with them, nice. Our armor and weapons, we have a completely upgraded set. Wait, Primal Flame, what the fuck did I... The fuck did I undo? Should I have not done that? I'm just gonna reload because I'm not sure what the fuck I did. Let me just look at my inventory because it looked like that was a weapon. No, this is what it was. Okay. I thought we had undone something called Primal Flame. I was like, that sounds like a cool weapon. What? No, yeah, this... It's Fan of Flames, okay. And then we get a Primal Flame from it. Yeah, I don't know. Confused me. There. And... Yes! Fully upgraded set of equipment. Let's save the game, speak with our companions, and I'll overwrite the save. Giata?
So, here we are. The first and last battle for the Living Lands.
There will be others. Conflict is inevitable. I don't... You know, let's not go with the doomer approach. We can only hope it's the last. It's not gonna be, but whatever.
Try praying instead of just hoping. That might work better for you. Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapadal is free, and the Dream Scourge is gone. But politically, we have a small mess to tidy up.
We have unfinished business with the Steel Garrote.
I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote. And it won't be subtle. Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring. So let's be grateful for today. You've earned a little peace of mind.
We all have...
I think that's enough wool gathering for now. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Make sure it's ready for war. Don't stay up too late.
That's enough. Get some rest.
Pleasant dreams.
You want to speak again?
We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there. You liberated the god of the Living Lands. Now they are unchained, free to do whatever they want. That's quite a gamble you made.
Trust Sapadal to do the right thing.
I admire your confidence. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing their cage like a wild animal. Which means you have leverage over a god. How do you plan on using it?
Probably to squeeze them for as much power as I can? No. I don't think about my relationship with Sapadal that way.
You're probably better off then. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen. We cannot know if the Living Lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
Either way, things could not continue as they have.
For better or worse, change is inevitable. Maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods is listening. I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
For you, anything?
You're too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. Until next time.
I'll get some rest.
Until next time.
You want to speak again? No, that's Morris.
There you are, Envoy. You ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Understood. Same here. I guess it helps we have a god on our side, right? I mean, a god beats a skeleton knight any day. This is just cleanup.
Brother, we
Just
beat the
figuring out who
skeleton knight
controls
by
the living
ourselves
lands
once
from here
already.
out.
We still have a lot to do here.
You have a lot to do. I just need to survive and make sure you live through this. Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
But I have a really good one about the founding of Solace. You don't want to hear my speeches?
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather not. Talk to you later, Envoy.
Okay, do the others have nothing to say?
We really must stop meeting like this. People will talk.
No, she
Don't
has
mind
nothing
if I
to
do.
say. And where's Kai?
Look, after everything we've been through, I won't let you down.
Alright, let's overwrite the save file. Go speak with the leaders. Good morning, yes. Stay with Yatsuli. Like I said, my favorite crew to take out, if we're only taking two, it's definitely Yatsuli and Kai.
After everything your people have done, you have the gall to offer a
I don't think we had to do that save file, but whatever.
It's not surrender. I'm offering you a seat at the table, Governor. All of you. But we should all choose wisely. We'll only get to make this decision once.
After what's happened here? You're out of your mind.
How desperate do you think we are? You might as well hand us a declaration of war.
Strong words for weak stomachs, I think. No one wants to be the one who decides. I'm just telling you how things are, and how they could be. I can't force your hand.
Okay, is it when we step in? I think this is when we step in.
Envoy? Is it really you?
Who else is it gonna be?
Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
Mm-hmm.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
Did you meet your god there? The one whose marks you bear?
Mm-hmm.
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Not exactly.
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I met the god of the living lands and freed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
You could have left that
But
part
the plague
out,
isn't over.
Giata.
Dream Thrall still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process.
The other
The
girl
Dream
got
Scourge
healed.
was
What do you
never
mean?
going to simply go
Well-
away overnight.
I suppose it's.
Guess if you're not completely taken, then you can
I
heal.
found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Sapporo is the god of the godless and the god of the living lands. Here, I'm not gonna go with Boric and Preston Sapporo, because he worships Borica. Let's keep our cards close. Sapporo is the god of the godless and the god of the living lands.
Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
The gods are the gods. They are the foundation upon which our world is built. You can no more build a new god than you can create a new world. The very notion is preposterous.
Preposterous or not, it's happened. The Godless yearned to build something new, and over hundreds of years, they did. A god.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect this god of theirs, Sapadal, was created from Ekedan souls. Wodica no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority, so she killed the Godless
Okay,
and
there she
imprisoned
goes,
their god.
laying our cards out
I assume
again.
it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
We were no stranger to them in Fiorme Siverno. They harrowed our fields, tore our homes in half.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work
We're gonna
of
need to
a
take one of
god,
those +6
and the
potions,
gods
aren't
thought
we?
it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
Sapporo deserved that chance to make amends. Could no more leave a young god to rot in a cage than I could a kid's child. Apollo was afraid. Oh, I'll go with this one because this was most of my rationale.
Altruism is fertile ground for folly, I've found.
Oh, fuck you.
First he still Garot, now a rogue god. Is there no place safe from turmoil in all the living lands?
Sapadol's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapadol was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left.
At least we got someone on our
For that reason
team.
alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now.
But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise. Inquisitor Ludwig has already joined the battle.
Oh, so she
must
did
have
come back to
traveled
life.
like the wind to get here so fast.
I distinctly remember killing Ludwig on top of Mount Forja.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Oh, okay, Marius.
She's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
You're not trying to kill me again, isn't she? No matter where I go in Europe, she's already there waiting for me.
A bit like you're being haunted, isn't it? Or cursed. But that's your affair. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That would be easy.
You want me to kill Wodica?
It is not, I think, impossible.
What did you know about this attack, Ambassador?
You might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen.
I kind of do believe you,
it
yes.
was Ludwig who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
We know the state of the city?
The Steel Garrote broke through several days ago. As far as we can tell, Central Paradise has been completely overrun. What citizens still live are no doubt in hiding, including many of my people.
You couldn't have known this would happen. Don't take the guilt of the Steel Garrote upon yourself.
Some Paradisans got out, but we expect hundreds have been killed.
What's the status of the opposition?
We brought as many Hail and Able from Thirdborn as would come. But after the Dream Scourge and our losses from Nakukubel, we could spare so few. I worry it won't be enough.
Likewise, my wardens are still reeling from effects of the eruption. The keep was saved, but there is much to repair, particularly if we are to endure a siege. Most of my men remain at the keep. I can't risk them against the Steel Garrote for the sake of Paradise, not when we are so few.
What are your plans for a counterattack?
Well, that's been a point of debate. We can't agree on how to stand against the Steel Garrote, nor who should lead the effort.
Nobody wants to risk their people at the front.
So you let the Paradise militia go it alone?
Even if our meager forces should make it inside.
The siege won't end until Ludwig does. And none of you know how to kill her.
Precisely.
I got the flaming sword. I'll do it, whatever. What does Ludwig hope to achieve here?
The lawful settlement of a new Adiran colony, supposedly.
Yeah, good luck.
Or the establishment of a Wodican state.
Probably that.
She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement.
Brother, which team are you on? She cannot achieve true peace through military enforcement.
I don't think peace is her concern. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garrote nor the Queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Yeah, I have already spoken with Wodica before. I'll kill her if it comes to it. Yeah, what is that? That emote, the little cat emote, it's so funny. Why did Ludwig decide to attack Paradis now?
Because a victory here would discourage resistance elsewhere. The better question is, why didn't you stop her?
He's
Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devotion to the goddess of retribution. This isn't my fault.
Sure. Just blame the dead woman. Very mature.
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy, perhaps? For not stopping Ludwig and the Tusks?
Brother, I
You could
fucking
start
killed
with
her. What do
blaming
you
your own
mean?
incompetence.
Bunk. Why am I getting bunked? Lay off him, Jada. We can assign blame with the dust settles.
Why are you treating him with kid gloves when Paradis cries out for help?
Enough. I've heard your concerns. We cannot change it now.
The Inquisitor was so convinced the Living Lands would unite against Adir that she's nearly made it true. One people, one law, one true God. That's Ludwig's vision for the Living Lands.
Has she spent any amount of time on the Living Lands? So we have, cause like it's not gonna fucking happen, Ludwig. They still got to explore any alternatives before deciding to attack. They didn't, but I'll just ask anyway.
What passes between Ludwig and her men, or between Ludwig and the Emperor, for that matter, is not my affair. But if I had to guess, this was the alternative.
Mm-hmm. You think the Living Lands will stabilize under Adiran rule?
I can't wait to see how you weasel out of this one.
I know it will. We are leading by example, returning order and dignity to Paradis in the wake of the Clavager's death. We will do the same to the frontier, given the chance.
Where was order and dignity when the Steel Garrote attacked my home?
My administration had nothing to do with that, as I know you know. Adiran rule and rule by the Steel Garrote would be markedly different beasts.
Spoken
do you
like
think
a
the people
fucking
here give a
diplomat.
fuck?
Splitting hairs when it all comes from the same head.
Mm-hmm.
Order and dignity. That's what you think we're missing? Bastards! All of you!
Isn't Paradis, its port, its trade, enough for you?
This is what the Emperor wants.
The Inquisitor answers only to Wodica. In attacking Paradis, she has dragged us all far beyond the bounds of the Emperor's desires.
Alright, then we can all fucking team up against her. No, I'm not saying this one. Enough of this. What happens next?
I've answered your questions. Now I would like you, all of you, to answer mine. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed,
Hey, yo.
we are already here.
Here's the thing. I think everyone should remain fucking free and Adir can have its port. They already do. You can already trade all you fucking want. How about a United Living Lands? I'm just gonna ask, but I don't know how they're gonna react to this.
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own. It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
Turn to your companions, what do you think?
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Sapro?
Rest into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds? Many fruits on our boughs. We graft many leaves into strength.
So she kind of likes the idea. Tell me about the other possibilities.
Of course.
Should have asked what the others thought. Fuck. Where are you and I involved in the decision, Hildgard?
That's what I would like to know.
You have seen more of this land and met more of its people than any of us. Your opinion is informed. You were empowered by the Emperor himself to investigate an impossible problem. And against the odds, you solved it. You are the close personal friend of a rogue god. And in our dealings together, I found you to be a person of substance and conviction. But mostly, it's because you're a Diran. So
What
I
is that
trust you.
smack, Gaia?
These fine people here are going to do
Is
whatever
that-
they
oh
like
my
if they
God.
don't agree with you anyway.
Booba smack. Okay, Gaia. I had a last minute Sonic idea, so later so gaming. Yeah, don't worry, brother. Like I said, take all the time you need. Tell me when you're gonna be wrapping things up. Well, whenever the game ends, which it seems like, I think I'll give it like another hour probably. Maybe like an hour and a half. Probably gonna be like a lot of dialogue. Then we're gonna have like one big fight. Probably like a little bit more dialogue, and that's gonna be the end, I think. I'm not familiar with a grave from. Does that work? Wait, can I swear? Yeah, you can swear. I swear all the time. Doesn't matter.
The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities. The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war. In return, the Living Lands would enter Adir's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
Who would be our grave?
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. But I suspect he would choose you. Only the strong survive the frontier. I used to believe that was Ludwig.
That doesn't sound like such a bad idea, but we'll see what the
You were
others
born
think.
to rule here. Quite literally.
I wanna rule anybody.
Have some faith in yourself, Envoy. You'd grow into the role in time.
I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts?
We give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return. But we have wealth enough to give some away, if it means my wardens may return to their vigil in peace.
A grave room could work, so long as trade keeps moving through the Scarp and you're willing to serve as our go-between envoy.
Alright.
And we'll have cannons enough to deter the Adirans from trying anything stupid.
If a grave room will put an end to the fighting and allow my people to remain safely in Paradise, I suppose this is an arrangement I could accept.
What are our companions things? I wanna reload and ask. Fuck. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna skip the dialogue, but I'm gonna reload. And I don't know if you heard me. I said yeah, you can swear. It's not a problem, but since you said nothing else, I don't know if you heard me. Okay, skip the dialogue. I wanna know what they say about being an independent country.
Sapadal was
I heard it, okay. I just didn't know because you didn't say anything else, so I wasn't sure if you were typing or you didn't hear me. Saburo is the god of the godless and the god of the living lands. Right. I might choose something different here. Saburo was afraid of an Adirian invasion and Wodika's return. They didn't mean to hurt us.
For now. Who's to say they don't get their feathers in a ruff again and wipe us all out with a tsunami?
First he still Garot, now a rogue god.
Same thing.
Sapodal's power ravaged.
Keeping watch over Sapodal.
Okay.
Well, whatever happens, but come, we have...
Yeah, they say the same thing, whatever. I remember killing her. Right, What did you know about this attack? We know, okay, I gotta go through all of these. Right.
Will the queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers?
I'll lay off him. Same thing.
Isn't Paradise?
Right. This is the alternative. This is what the Emperor wants. What happens next? United Living Lands. Our companions, I know what they say. Sapporo, I know what she says. I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts.
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel even less. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil, I'm open to uniting, if you are.
It's a nice idea, but consider the costs. If we walk away from a relationship with Adir, we're leaving a lot of trade on the table.
Okay.
But the people of Thirdborn have friends in the world. I'm sure we'd find our way through.
He seems more open to the Grave Front.
I fear the Empire will revenge themselves on us with cruelty and hellfire. And the home my people nearly lost will finally be destroyed.
Yeah, they don't seem very keen
this
on
is
it.
what this conclave wants. Then Fior will stand beside you.
Tell me about other possibilities.
Of course.
Where are you and I involved in this decision? What will becoming a colony entail? Then we'll go with a Grey Frame again, which I think is what we're gonna do. Because again, I said it from the start. I think Adir could have a good footstep here as long as, you know, you can help them instead of being a fucking asshole and killing half of them, and you're probably gonna be better off 1,000-fold. What will becoming a colony entail?
The Living Lands would become an extension of the Adiran Empire in leadership and law. Soldiers bearing the flag of Adir would be garrisoned in every town.
I don't think they're gonna like that.
Paid in Adiran shelling and speak only the Adiran language.
I don't think
Their roads would be smooth Adiran roads. Their medicine would be hygienic Adiran medicine. And their weapons would be efficient Adiran weapons. Our customs would become their customs.
Yeah, they're not gonna like
Our
that.
strengths would become their strengths. Our emperor would become their emperor. Turned toward a common purpose. No one, not Rawatai, not the Valian republics, not even a rogue god, would dare attack the Living Lands. This island would be safe for the first time in its history, and safe it would remain.
I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts?
The traditions of solace are what give my Wardens their strength. Without them, we would buckle under the weight of the tusks. I would sooner walk my people into the acid sea than trust an Adiran to hold me up.
What need does Thirdborn have for the protections of Adiran soldiers? We have cannons, cliffs, and wills forged in the storms of Rawatai. And should Rawatai come for us, we will rain hellfire down on their heads. Your Adirans could do no better.
Under my leadership, the city my father founded was nearly destroyed. Hundreds of people could have died or been left without a home. I may have failed my people, but it was your Empire's soldiers who made it so.
What do our companions think?
He would suppress our culture before it's had a chance to grow. Everything my people cultivated would be reduced to a footnote. If you have any love for this land, do not allow him to overwrite our history.
Rawatai built its empire from colonies like this. Many have become centers of culture and prosperity, backed by the protection of a strong navy. Of course, it can take decades to get there. And this road isn't an easy one. But Adir won't be the only empire eyeing this place. A formal agreement now could protect us from something worse later.
It shall be peaceful in that all dissenters will be silenced. So there's that.
No,
Living Lands
colony's
is a lot
not the
of
way we're
things,
gonna go.
but it will never be Adir, no matter how hard Adir wants it to be. Adir should turn back now and save everyone a bunch of blessed trouble.
Sapporo is not gonna agree, but let's ask Sapporo as well.
The Adir's promise. Flip our feathers as we find our wings. The deed binds as the wire binds. To drown us. Why were we set free?
Other possibilities?
Of course.
What about the grave from...
The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities. The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war. In return, the Living Lands would enter Adir's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
Well, see, the thing about the soldiers and taxes and whatever the fuck else he mentioned, if we went by the independent, they're gonna have to pay those costs anyway. They're just gonna be people that die in war against Adir. In the Grave Realm, at least there is peace in the Living Lands. Who would be our grave?
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision.
And like, if we get to be the grave,
I suspect he would choose you.
We could actually develop the Living Lands and keep Adir on the Living Lands.
That was Ludwig. But you were born to rule here.
Mutually beneficial to each other.
Literally.
I was hoping you'd... this is a lot to take in.
Give the matter some thought. You owe that much to yourself, at least.
The assembled leaders have thoughts?
We give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return. But we have wealth enough to give some away, if it means my wardens may return to their vigil in peace.
Okay.
Grave Room could work, so long as trade keeps moving through the Scarp and you're willing to serve as our go-between envoy. And we'll have cannons enough to deter the adherents from trying anything stupid.
Okay.
If a Grave Room will put an end to the fighting and allow my people to remain safely in Paradise, I suppose this is an arrangement I could accept.
What do the companions think?
Tribute, he says. Taxes. Soldiers. The Empire has tried it all before. Look to the Eastern Reach if you don't believe me. They want to bleed us dry, to fill their coffers and fight their wars, to break us like wild animals. But I will not bend.
It's still a gamble, but I think it's the safest bet.
Yeah, I
We
agree
get the
with Kai on
benefits
this
of
one.
imperial trade and protection without losing all of what makes this place special. There's no way of knowing
And he
what
said it
would
from the
mean in
beginning.
another generation or two. But right now, it gives us the security and stability to recover.
We were fine before Adir showed up, and we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust the lands and her people, Envoy.
If we give Adir power over us, we can't be surprised if they decide to flex it later.
Sapporo, opinions?
Pernicious. Cut the rot, yet the disease remains. Safety among spiders. A web gleaming with dew. They weave, they wait.
Heard enough.
Well, let's not twiddle our thumbs while Paradise burns.
And here's where I pull out the special. I'm gonna Google I'm gonna Google what happens. Here's where I pull out the Google special. But I think Sapporo liked the independent country option. Avowed living lands choice. Let's see. Ending choices explained. Siege of Paradise quest. Choosing a fate for the living lands. Here we go. Best ending is a United Living Lands. Okay, that's what Sapporo wanted anyway. So we're gonna go with United Living Lands. That's what it's gonna be. Just give me 1 second here. Wait, what happens if we let them vote? Avowed let the leaders vote. If you let them vote, I win with that. Majority wins. 2 votes for a grave firm and 1 vote for United Lands. I'm assuming the votes are based on how you resolved each settlement along the way. That will be correct because I got the reverse. 2 for United and 1 for grave firm. I got 1 of each and they threw it back to me. I was so mad. The grave firm is the best option here anyways. Democracy. I wonder what most I'm gonna fucking Avowed grave firm or United. See what people on the internet chose. No, that's not what that's not talking about. What I want. See what this website says. This is a colony. There will be more problems that will crop up compared to the address. The option that's most decided by your allies. Blah, blah, blah. You choose the grave from option the living lands reverts to become a vassal to the Adiran Empire. Some are content with it, like Thirdborn, since they receive more goods to trade. The same thing happens with Solo's escape from Mihala. Partisan rebels, since they don't trust Adir, they continue living as fugitives and try to push out the Empire if they with Kostia. It's a hard surprise when Adir continually demands more than the dwarves can give. Moreover, the Adamancers are still able to go on with their work, but progress is slow due to Adir. There are two choices, singular, one of which the unit only lands. This is only for the livings to fully escape from the young empire. No government on the island will come together to hash out codes and laws. With Adir of their backs, the partisan rebels cease being fugitives and return to society, helping others along the way. The Animancers can practice animancy freely and turbo boost advancements and discoveries. I don't know, it seems like the Grave Ram and the United Living Lands are pretty good, both. But I'm gonna go with United, because that's what Sapporo wanted. I believe we should fight for a United Living Lands.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the living lands.
If this is what you all agree is best, the people of Fior stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Alright, seems like everyone's
Some
pretty
sense
happy.
permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences.
We'll be fine, Hilgard.
Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy.
I'll kill her.
You must kill her, or we will lose Paradise, and eventually the island.
I will defend Paradise for my life, even if it means the wheel.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy.
Jetta said she had an idea
Let's get to work then. You
how
gotta
to
walk
kill
in
her, so
corpse
let's see what
today.
she has to say.
The Paradise Militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all for
You're
trusting
more
me.
than worth it. Now go. No doubt the Inquisitor grows impatient for the hunt.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
Gather your forces and secure the eastern gate. From there, take back the main plaza. I have faith in you.
When did you become a military strategist?
When my homeland needed one. We all do what we must.
Fair
Gods
enough.
be with you, Envoy.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Time to stop the Steel Garrote. Lead the way, Envoy.
Let's go free a city, shall we?
Okay, let's save the game. Reach the city? No, we're making camp once more. I want to hear what Giatta has to say about killing Ludwig. Better to go in with a plan than that to go in completely blind. Let's see what Marius has to say first.
You should get some sleep. Big day coming up.
I will, I'm just psyching on everyone.
Well, I'm just fine. More or less. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. It's just a fight. Putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness.
You're right, it doesn't make sense, but sometimes it's necessary.
You know, I've never seen a bear go to war. They fight for survival. not for causes. We're about to go out there and risk our lives for, what? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradise until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine, really. But it's some blessed day Sokka when you think about it.
Well, later with me, Marius.
Right. Careful you don't get stuck in all that sap. I'll be all right, Envoy. You go get some blessed day rest.
But you would still want to speak.
Envoy, what do you need?
Your
dreams.
companion icon is... Okay, whatever. Jetta?
Can't sleep? Neither can I. We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradise militia. Your Emperor will not be pleased.
Have influence in court, my report on the living lands will change minds? Maybe.
Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adirians will doubt your loyalty.
I just noticed the Yuki don't be in chat.
Commitment. You may even doubt yourself. This is the first
Augustus,
time
how are
you're
you
told
doing?
to pick a side. And I fear it won't be the last.
The living lands accepted me for who I am. I can't forget that.
All we ask in return is that you do the same for us. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way. For a politician
he'll join
like
us, don't
him,
worry.
losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him.
Noted. Thanks for the warning. Now, can you tell me about Ludwig?
I'm glad we understand each other. It's good to see you fighting for the misfits and rabble-rousers. Time for you to get some rest. We have a big day ahead of us.
We're gonna cross the path with Ludwig again. Are you concerned?
In truth, I'm not as worried as I used to be. I've been thinking about the Inquisitor. Formulating a theory, you might say. A Death Guard clings to their existence by force of will. Stubbornness, unfinished business, that sort of thing.
Right.
Ludwig is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing.
Okay, you gotta expand. I don't know what you mean. Also,
faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods.
Okay.
But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy. By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are.
Something tells me it's gonna take more than reason to bring her down.
Yes, but she's weaker than she knows. If not in body, then in spirit. You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality. Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it. Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again.
I already killed her once, and she came back.
I'm just theorizing as I go.
I don't know how much the theory is gonna...
happens, I want to see
gonna
it
help
for
us out.
myself. For the research.
Get some rest.
If I must.
Okay, both their icons disappeared. Let's just quick save and yes, we fight. Okay, let's do a proper. Replace this one. Proper save file.
Envoy, didn't think I'd be seeing you again. From
I don't suppose you'll have a need for an ambassador after all this.
You probably want to stay. I don't think you going back to the Empire is gonna be any good for you. Fucking go already. They're already fighting. They're fighting, and I'm just speaking with this guy over here.
I mean, good. If anyone deserves to be menaced, it's them. But keep your voice down, will you? I don't want him to realize I'm here and introduce me to his club. Oh, it's you again. Do you follow trouble around, or is it vice versa?
The other way around.
What are you doing here? Do you want something?
You can reload and see if they fucking kill each other, but it's so funny hearing them fight. If you want, I can give you a few tips to really fortify this position. You didn't fear the ogre, he won't harm you. I'm
not going to be here long enough to need those tips. No offense to Paradise, but I think I'm ready to go home now.
If you leave now, Adir will just follow you to Thirdborn.
Yes, but then I'm not in some no man's land all alone.
Yeah, I think the battle ceased.
Well, seems like you're busy, and I've really got to get back to hiding, so...
I'm sorry, there goes Marius.
Good luck, Envoy. If you need me, please don't.
Are they all spawned? Seems like they are. There's Marius. Okay, yeah. We have every single companion out. Also, where's the ogre? Did he die?
Everybody all right?
Can just reload, just in case. Yeah, sure, whatever. Also, just give me 1 second here. Okay, there. Let's see if the ogre's still alive or whatever. No, I see no ogre. However, we can probably save a bunch of people. Give me a second while I deal with them.
Show me what you got.
Oh, big mistake.
We make a good squad.
Now, where is that ogre? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. It's no use. We're overrun.
So let's speak with this guy once again.
The ogre has been. Do you?
He won't harm you.
You know that ogre? Well, I can't tell who that's a harsher indictment of, you or him. Not who I'd pick to be friends with, but beggars can't be choosers, can they? No offense to Paradise, but I think I'm...
Thirdborn will just... Adir will just follow you. Why come out here if you're gonna hide when the fighting starts?
It's not like I was thrilled about coming out here in the first place. Folks seem to think that as a Tirannui, it was my duty to fight. I disagreed, but I was overruled. Well, seems like you're busy, and I've really got to get back to hiding, so... Good luck, Envoy. If you need me, please don't.
Give me a second, let me fix my... Here. There. Let's go speak with our ogre friend over here. Can I speak with you?
This shall be a bloody day.
Okay. Seems pretty hyped.
Stop right there. Make me company.
Dude, you're on fire. You should probably like stop, drop, and roll or something. Oh, he already died.
Nice job, everyone.
You might want to come behind. Oh, the ogre is right here with us. We have the extra companion.
This shall be a bloody day.
It shall. Also, give me a second.
Show yourself.
Unseen.
The fucking commander is dead. Come on. Oh, also, we have this ability. Holy shit. Peak performance, reach max level. How much? 60 seconds every time for us to use that ability? That seems very good. And also, how's our ogre friend doing? I think that guy has unlimited HP. But I'm not gonna let him die anyway. And even now, I have to loot. Yeah, level 30 is max level. Okay. Plus 1 ability point. Plus 1 companion point. Oh my god. I don't know where to spend the companion points anymore. Sure, here. Mars attacks when hit enemy. Right, because they're all with us now, so we get so much effects. 15% damage reduction. Or this one, whatever. Okay, that seems good. Now for us, at this point, probably. But this is an ability we use. I'd rather take a passive like this one. Yeah, there we go. Whatever. Wait, we have another one. We have another one. Sure, there. Perfect. And then we have one here, which I think I'm gonna put this into. Put it into resolve. Good. Save. Look at how the guys that we levitated and killed, how their ashes look. Someone else over here? A glasswood branch that we don't need it anymore. And there goes the ranger.
Stop right there.
Fucking wasn't even a battle. Oh, you hit me with, you're all getting levitated. Get levitated, idiot. You can deal with the initiate. I'll take the champion.
Stop right there. After them.
It was literally an oblivion line right there. The stop right there. Who's next? I'm literally, this level 3 arquebus is insane.
I'll hang back and watch the gate.
Okay, they're staying back.
Yatsley, well done.
Seems like we need more mana or essence to use our levitate attack again, see? Number 4. How much do we need? Let's take a 50-50, sure. Oh. wasn't that low. Holy shit. The little lag spike there. I'll speak with you in a second while after I take care of those enemies. Get levitated. First of all, stay there. I'm killing the healer. Okay, let's take care of the fanatic or whatever. Who's next? Is the giant still with us? The ogre? Where's the ogre? Where's the ogre? Oh, he's staying back with Marius to watch the gates. Come on. You don't want to fight?
Welcome to the place of battle, Envoy. It pleases me to greet you in full health. I thank you again for the medicine.
Resolve. You sound much better now than you did in the tusks. I'm glad you're well again.
Thank you. It is good to be myself again. I traveled here for you, Envoy. When I learned of the events in Paradise from the dwarves as they marched out of the tusks, I knew where I'd find you. I hear that you have chosen to defend the living lands. I will honor my life debt to you by keeping the peace here, after the battle.
Okay. See, we made the right choice by healing him. And it wasn't even that hard. What about what do you want? Do you have any personal leanings in this matter?
I do not. I will live in isolation one way or another. As I say, the choice is yours. Let us waste no more breath. Breath is too precious, as both you and I know. I will leave you to the war now. You have my vow, Envoy, and my thanks once more.
Alright. I'm so glad we helped out the ogre. He turned out to be a cool dude. He's still doing it some time. I was just singing opera in the bathroom. Oh, don't worry, brother. Like I said, take as much time as you need. It's fine anyway. I'll stay awake even after I finish here. Oh, she's the leader of the bathhouse.
I thought you left town weeks ago.
Sigurd has gone too far. I'm here to put a stop to it.
About time. You're the only one Ludwig will listen to.
Is everyone from Mermaid's Den alright?
Of course. We came here first. I had to pull Nasha away from pouring hot oil off the roof. Listen, one of the Garot's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you.
They're already dead.
Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it.
I appreciate it. I'll be careful.
You shouldn't find much opposition down there.
No, but I'm gonna
I
go.
wish someone had stood up to the Steel Garot a
I'm gonna
long time
kill
ago.
all of them, so I'm gonna go the
But,
normal route.
Well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
All right, we helped her out. Help her out as well with her.
We should go now. The fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the
Abortion
screaming
thing.
outside?
She's right. We can't go now. Then when? Should we wait till the Garot set this bar alight?
Envoy, am I ever glad to see you?
Please, leave me be.
Where's your brother? Oh, here he is.
What are the Steel Garot thinking? How could this possibly help us?
Remember you as well.
Envoy, I doubted I'd ever see you again. I imagine I could guess what brings you back to Paradise. I must thank you once again for bringing me the Luminous Adra so long ago.
How did your experiment go?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was a complete failure, of course. But from that failure, I learned much.
You did?
With some creative exploration, I was able to refine the Adra into a poultice that heals wounds at a fantastic rate.
I knew that quest was gonna heal. Was gonna yield something interesting. I can see why that might come in handy in the next several days.
Yes. One almost has the inkling that danger lurks around the corner. I know you have much to do in town, so I'll let you go. Thank you again for everything.
You're welcome. I knew I could have asked him for... I saw the option to ask him for, like, some of it. But, no, I think the people... The more he has, the more he can help other people. So we have fucking 300 potions. We don't need it. That body up there. Is it even worth it? Going to look for it.
What was that?
You take lead.
Stop right there.
Get off me!
Is this person fighting all of them alone? Holy shit, you're in... Yep. Fucking executed them. Holy shit.
Yahtzee, remind me not to make you mad.
Still, I need my loot. Yes, we're going, do not worry. I wonder what was the passage... what was her name? Said? I don't know why I'm even picking this up, because we're not gonna use that at any moment. It's not down here. It seems like by the cells somewhere. But anyway, I'm taking the normal path, because the more Steel Garrote we kill, the better. Maybe this way. Sure. I was gonna say I can just do a quick save, but...
Envoy over here.
Oh, she's the one that healed me when we died.
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Liviana, don't you ever take a break?
You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you. Fighting the Steel Garrote.
Liviana, have you know all the crazy shit I've done? Sorry, Liviana, I promise to be careful.
I bet you're sorry. Kai, is this your doing?
Come on. I couldn't have kept him out of the action if I wanted to.
I knew you were a bad influence. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess.
Always has been. Anything I can do to help.
Yeah, stop the fighting. I can't say I
I'm on
approve
it.
of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Gods be with you, Envoy. For my sake, try not to die a second time.
Wonderful advice. Let's try to follow it, shall we?
Fear not the flames of conflict, for they shape all things. To your strength she will make her will manifest. Walk in her light and you will find peace. Yeah. I want to loot, not like prayers. Also, we should probably get out of here before more Steel Garrote come this way. Oh, they're probably not gonna come this way, to be honest. They'll probably save. We dealt with the ones that were there. Oh, what the fuck? This is probably... This is probably the path she was talking about.
We've got company! I let you have that one.
There, I had to save this too. That's it.
That'll teach you!
this the way she said she gave us the key for? Canal key. It is. However, at least we saved that guy. Okay, so we got rid of them in the canal, and we'll get rid of them on the normal way. What's my FPS at? Oh, I got a. Is it? Yeah. See, this is when my CPU threads start really getting maxed out. My FPS goes up. I'll get a 4900 sometime, even though it's not really necessary. What in the fuck is that? You're not... Dude, they have a whole fucking mecha out there. What the heck are we supposed to do against that? Hey, those are initiates. You can take them out early. Dude, I love when you do the... when you hit someone, the stunned with the arquebus, and that's... when you do this and the bullet bounces and hits someone else as well. Give me a second, give me a second. Get levitated. Take the sword out.
We've taken the main castle.
Okay, Jetta's staying behind here. Fucking Kai is so powered up. Just wanna loot the body there. Like, I don't know why I'm looting. It's just I have to. Well, we don't even really need to. Anyway, for 100, it's fine. Yeah, that's a Tristan. Also, what the heck, brother? They have a huge make-up. Who gave Ludwig this? I know who was. It was Wodika.
Demands your submission.
Oh, here we go. Save the game.
Stand against her and fall.
Let's pay Ludwig one final visit, shall we?
Yes, well, let me see if there's any loot here.
Let's make sure she stays dead this time. All right, dearie?
Yes, I'll make sure she stays dead. I don't know how, but I'll make sure she stays dead.
There you are.
Mm-hmm.
So, you survived.
Probably should have
the
taken one of
Guardian.
those +6
You come all this way just to try your luck again?
dialogue
to kill
thing.
me more efficiently than last time?
See? You should have... Let's reload and take it, whatever. Well, we can then use it for various things in that conversation, probably, various choices. And it's not like... Again, we have, what, 30? Whatever. Where is it? Charming Liberation. Yeah, we had 30. Let's quick save so that we don't have to take that again.
You are.
But you 1,000 times if I must, hunt you to the end of your possibly I know how to break you now. You've died twice by my count. We got 3rd time's a charm. Why do you 1,000 times if I must hunt you to the end of Eora?
Good. The battle over the Living Lands is nothing compared to the war we share. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel She must set down her blade.
The living lands will unite and remain free. There's nothing you can do about it.
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy.
What do you mean compromised? I did everything out of my own free will.
Then I cannot suffer you to live.
Sounds like you already made up your mind about me.
Judgment has been passed. Now comes the sentence. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
Bitch, you're the one that's gonna die.
Welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
Oh, Sapporo doesn't want her dead? Resolve. We get by 2 points. Right, 1 point over. I won't fight you, Ludwig. I don't need to.
You will. You must. You have no choice.
Sapporo wants
Face
herself.
me and die with honor. Or fall to your knees and die as a coward. How you die doesn't matter. But you will die. Every vestige of Sapadal must be wiped from
If we kill her,
this
she'll just
earth.
come back. We gotta, we gotta
Burned
dialogue it.
Queen demands it.
And we gotta please Sapporo.
Challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
Oh, we got one resolve. And we can probably equip things for the intellect and perception check, but we'll go with the resolve. Kill me as many times as you want. Through Sapporo, I defy death.
So long as the true gods reign, there is nothing that has lived that cannot be made to die.
We're probably gonna have to do this
Sapadal
again and
cannot
equip
protect
more
you
things.
forever. Not from the burned queen, and not from me. You are an aberration, and by the logic of our world, you should not exist. And I will make sure
That plot 6
of it.
came really in handy.
Hear me, Envoy. I am the avatar of the burned queen, the goddess of retribution. I am her sword arm.
Maybe we should have gone with another choice, because she's monologuing.
And so long as I can fight, I will be her champion.
But she fails, and fails, and fails her god. How long until Wodaka finds a new avatar?
Oh, see? We probably need one more. We need one more resolve. I'll go with this, see if anything changes. We'll just reload and get one more resolve. So we need, yeah, one more resolve or 2 more perception. Probably get the 2 more perception as well. You are an incompetent disappointment. If I can see it, so can Wodaka.
You could never understand what it means to forge a life for yourself. From nothing. You, who have always been God-touched. You have never truly been alone.
1 resolve, 2 perception.
Even now, you rely on others to support you. To buttress your countless weaknesses. From death, I made myself into a vessel so powerful, the burned queen could not refuse me. And I did it on my own.
Yeah, we need either 1 resolve or 2 perception. I think I'm just gonna get both of them and see which choice I like the most. 1 resolve, 2 perception, 3 intelligence, was it? We already have. Yes. Here. Okay. 1 resolve, 2 perception, 3 intelligence. 6 to everything. 2 perception. 2 intellect. Plus 1 intellect and resolve. Plus 2 intellect there. That should give us everything we need.
There you are.
I'm just gonna skip onto what we know. I won't fight you, I don't need to. Okay. Yeah, we have enough for everything. Hopefully. If not, we have clothings we can change. Tell me as many times as you want. Out of all of these, I still think this one's the best one. I mean, this one too as well. Tell me as many times as they want through Zapado, I defy death.
So long as the truth.
Right over this.
But she fails and fails and fails her god. How long until Wodica finds a new avatar?
Say your Wodica's will that my god is weak, yet you couldn't stop me. Wodica tested you again and again, and in the end you failed her. Your plans lie in ruins, Zapado is free, and I am alive. I think it's gonna take one more. This is gonna take one more. You say you are Wodica's will. My god is weak, yet you couldn't stop me.
I was alone. Alone against a tide of liars, sinners, and turncoats.
Yeah, it's gonna take one more.
Besieged by incompetence. Fettered by others' cowardice. I weathered the Burn Queen's trials, and through them all, I never doubted her. I've done all that I could. She sees that. She must. I believed we were alike, Envoy. That when the time came for you to prove your loyalty,
it's gonna take one more.
Choose Adir.
Okay, we gotta see what we can do. It's probably perception.
The dream of our future, of our resurgent empire, would move you as it does me. And if that failed, I believed the Burn Queen would stop you. Yet here you stand before me.
Oh, maybe not, maybe not.
Enemy, unopposed by the gods. Why?
The worm of doubt gnaws at her soul. Where was Wodica when she needed her most? Where is she now?
Yes, we need one more. Okay, so we need... Okay, reload. Did we quick save after we took all of that? I hope we quick saved. Because I remember it's 1 perception, no, 1 resolve, 2 perception. Okay, we did. We need one more of something, and we gotta get it from our items that we were. Plus 3 perception. Here we go. It's this one. Plus 3 perception as well. Plus 4 perception. Constitution. Perception. Wait, isn't Constitution the one that gives us resolve? Pretty sure it is. But I can just... This one's these here because I can just change it back and I already... Yeah, whatever. We'll go with Perception. Okay.
There you are.
It just choose the same options.
And so
17 perception.
And fails her god.
And if that failed, I
probably gone with
the
Constitution. Wodica left you to do it all on your own. Now she's punishing you for failing her. It's not fair. Fuck, I'm gonna reload and see what Constitution says. I just have to see what ring I have as well. Cause I really do think resolve No, Constitution and Resolve are different. Oops. It's Resolve, right? Okay, let's go see if there's anything that gives us +1 Resolve. Do Perception. This one would have worked. And you know, this is what we already took, I think. No, it's Resolve. +2 Resolve. There, nice. And we put on the yes. Wait, isn't there one that gives us +4 Perception? Just in case.
There you are.
Right, same choices. I just want to see what our. I'm not gonna go with Intelligence, because well, either way, we don't have enough. Fucking 18 Perception. Okay. No, I think Perception's good here, because her faith is failing. Borica left you to do it all on your own. Now she's punishing you for failing here. It's not fair.
The Burned Queen has always had my back against the world.
I wonder if it's gonna go all the way up to like 20. In which case,
prevail. I must.
Okay, no. There, we got it. It was 15. I see no Burned Queen here. Worica's abandoned you.
I feel her fire in me. I know I do.
Do you?
Wodica, my lady! Where are you?
No answer.
She doesn't love you anymore if she ever did.
No! It's not true!
Shame. Suffocating shame.
You doubt.
Stop! I can't!
Give up, Little Wing is over.
No! No! No!
Did she just fucking fall and die?
Forgive me! Wodica!
Yep. Well, Sapporo said she wanted her. Would have thought Sapporo would have taken over somehow.
Wherever
I don't know.
Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Also,
Guys,
I have a bunch of
you're all gonna
fucking
make me sick, but carry on.
abilities talking to go in case something happens. Maybe this is the end.
Wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Nice. This is the end?
Silence falls over
Yep.
Paradise, as though the city is holding
Okay,
its breath.
let's see what happens.
Then you hear it. The ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The dream
That was
scourge is
2
over,
months ago.
and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace.
All right.
Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradise return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair find a cold welcome in the city of Paradise. Animancy is frowned upon, but their knowledge of agriculture is highly valued. The first bountiful harvest improves relations.
All right,
in
that's
time,
good.
The people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior-Messiverno. Research yields new developments in the struggle against nature. Technology is shared among the united settlements. The Empire cannot get in the way of progress.
Okay,
For the
good.
people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain
Still think that was
find themselves forced to cooperate
choice
with
to make.
others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress.
Okay, good. See, I
Some
told you this would
dwarves
happen.
greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the Living Lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets.
All right.
When Kai leaves the Living Lands, he is no longer running. For the first time in many years, he can face the future. He returns to Rauatai, committed to peace for his people, those he left in Rauatai, as well as those he found in the Living Lands. He joins the Ronganui's council, counterbalancing powerful voices of isolationism and hawkishness. It is a long and difficult battle, and he is happy to fight it.
All right, good on Kai.
With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a Warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two.
All right, so far so good.
Continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the Living Lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior-Messiverno lives on in her. In a past life, Yahtzee was given a task: protect the history and knowledge of the godless. Now, many lifetimes later, she continues upholding that oath. She moves into the library in the garden, spending her days poring over the clay tablets there. But not even the letters from, and rare visit to, her lover help ease the loneliness that fills
Okay, so she
her
made that
days.
choice. I think it's the right
Freed from
choice.
torment for the first time in centuries, Sopadal turns their
Guess what?
prodigious
Chicken butt?
curiosity to the people that shaped
that a-
them. They observe the ways their people live,
Augustus,
and
how
they
many
think
twerking
deeply
emojis do you
about
have?
what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly.
So far, it seems like we made the best choices.
Sapadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the temple of Aethys.
Right.
Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do.
See, I told you
Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together. And in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange.
Wonder where they are
The sounds
going.
of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
Avowed. Nice. Think of the best ending, one tiny evil deed. Yeah, I don't think I did. I did sacrifice have a village, but they moved on. It was the worst choice, the best choice out of two very bad choices. It was either sacrifice have the village, or let have the village be eaten by zombies. Basically, that was the choice. So I sacrificed half of them. Avowed did not catch me by once. Did you enjoyed it? I really liked it. I really liked it. I think it's a very good RPG, but then again, I really like Obsidian RPGs. So like I kind of know what to expect from them. I like Outer Worlds as well, though I never beat that one because I don't remember why, but I never beat it. But it wasn't because I got bored or anything. I think I started playing something else. But I really liked Avowed. I'll let the credits play out. I wonder how long they are. All in all, still hasn't messaged me. So I guess he hasn't finished rendering. So we can stay here on the credits for a while. Can't let them go to sleep yet, please. No, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wait until you send me the render. It's all good. I'm not even sleepy. Like I said, I drank the 2 fucking milkshakes and the soda. I'm so awake. There's enough sugar in my blood to fucking fight a gorilla, like I said. 50-cent sleep is for people who are broke. Brother, I bet 50 cents sleeps in the comfiest bed money can buy. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna go to sleep, don't worry. You still have time. A lot of time. Crazy career this man had. Dude, it's not only the crazy career. Didn't 50 Cent get shot like 9 times, something like that, and survived? But yeah, let's not talk about comfy bed, because then I am gonna get sleepy. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I really liked the game. It was really fun. I like the companions. they all had pretty good stories. I said it before, but Kai is definitely like one of the top companions in... I have to think. He's obviously not like, wow, #1 companion, but he's up there. Maybe he'd be like top 5. I gotta see like what are the games I would compare it to. But yeah, I really liked Avowed. Then I have to think what we're gonna play tomorrow. I think we're gonna start Stalker. I think it'd be a good time because they just released those enhanced editions, and they're still... They got almost 3 months. No, 3 months. I think a bit more than 3 months actually for Snake Eater, which I've said it before. I don't want to have any games ongoing when Snake Eater releases because I'm dropping everything and then playing Snake Eater for like straight month probably. Original or second? The first 3. I've never played them and I wanted to play the second, so I want to play the first 3. And I don't know if you saw, they just released like an enhanced edition of those. If you have the games on your library, you got the enhanced edition for free. And I'm gonna look at what the reviews say. I'm not sure if it came out yesterday or today, but I'm gonna look at what the reviews say, and then I'll judge if I play the originals with like the fan patches or the enhanced version. Hopefully the enhanced version is good and I can just install vanilla enhanced version and play and don't have to worry about like single core usage or whatever. Because old games, this is the Crysis curse. Computers to this day have problems running Crysis because the developers thought that CPUs were gonna stay single cored forever. So Crysis only uses 1 core. That's it. Doesn't matter if your CPU has 24 cores, Crysis only uses 1 core. Unless you play the remake and remaster. I think that's fixed there. But like, that's why Crysis is such a difficult game to run, even today. Anyway, the whole thing is, I hope the enhanced versions of Stalker are good. Bugs are part of the game. Never had a single problem with the original Crysis, but the remaster sucked. I've seen people say that about the remaster, but I have the remastered versions, and I have the original on GOG. The remasters look so pretty, I can't help but want to play the remasters as well. And then again, I have a fucking 5090. One of the big reasons I bought that card was just for the peace of mind that I don't have to worry about anything. Any game, anything, you just download game, play. That's it. It doesn't matter. Crysis Remastered suffers from terrible optimization and the original runs like a horse. Well, if you have a good CPU, it's single-threaded performance, but still, it's pretty easy to run nowadays. But yeah, like, it doesn't matter that the remasters have terrible optimization, at least to me. Obviously, if games had good optimization, it's better. But it doesn't matter. The 5090 is gonna run it anyway. At like what's the word? Native resolution, maxed out graphics, ray tracing all the way turned up. It's gonna run. It doesn't matter. It's gonna run, and it's not even gonna take much. Well, we're on the credits, so it doesn't really matter. But in the Avowed, it's maxed out right now to hell. Everything is on Epic, ray tracing is on native resolution, etc, etc. and we were getting over 100 FPS in most areas. The areas that used a lot of CPU, it did tank to like 80, 60, no, never 60, like 70. It was fine. It was perfect. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with Stalker. I think it's Call of Pripyat. That's the first one, and then we'll go from there. Like I said, we have 3 months because it is the 28th of when? On the 28th of when is it? Let me check my phone. It was on June or July that Snake Eater comes out. It is... No, what do I put calculator? Calendar. August. I think it's 28th of August. And then whenever Snake Eater releases, like I said, I'm dropping everything. Which is why I don't want to be in the middle of a game and drop it. The other one I want to play is Clair Obscure, which I have time. I have time to really play a couple games. Well, Avowed took 2 months because, you know, I didn't stream like a whole half month, probably more, like a good 3 weeks I didn't stream. Because my ISP hates me. That's a whole rant. I've said I'm not gonna go on an ISP rant for the 100th time. And then upgrading the PC in the middle of the playthrough, which only took a day, but then again, my ISP hates me. The 28th, not 20th of what? 28th of August. 28th. Snake Eater. And I already have it pre-ordered. I have it pre-ordered. I have the Deluxe Super Match. Wait, give me a sec. I'm looking at my fucking notifications. Amazon ship. Yeah, I got an alert that that shit's gonna arrive Wednesday. I reserved or pre-ordered, I should say, the Super Deluxe Max pre-order digital whatever edition of Snake Eater. I'm gonna so much enjoy that game. Break is over, time to run, see you later. Alright, Augustus, have a good day, I think, or a good night. Have a good one. That's the point. But holy shit, I knew the credits were gonna be long. I wonder if we compare these credits to Metal Gear Solid 4, which is known for having a very extensive credit list. But we're like helping studios at this point, so we're probably near the end. I generally like letting the credits play anyway, because, you know, all the people that worked in the game, the least you can do. Of course, other than buying the game and saying, I liked it, or thank you for making the game, I enjoyed it, I had fun. I'm sure the developers love to hear that. Espinosa Nova type family, based on the 16th century type of Antonio de Espinosa. Huh. In loving memory of Terry Hess, Unreal Engine. Yeah, we're near the end. We're getting the engine that was used and the other plugins and whatever. Are we gonna see a NVIDIA thing here at some point for the ray tracing? Or not? Not. Doesn't seem like it. Avowed. What a good game. I believe there's no new game plus, like that's it. If I wanted to continue or load, it'd be, see here, point of no return. I think they just replaced the ending that we got. And we have our quick save here, which we're so hopped up on foods and stuff. I wonder what the ending is if we fight her. But I don't know, you can YouTube it. This is where we ended it. 3 hours, 35 minutes. I think I calculated how long this was gonna take. Pretty good. I said 3 to 4 hours. 3 hours and 36 minutes. We're good. And like I said, I'll see. I might take tomorrow off just to like see what game I'm gonna play next or whatever. Or I might just hop into Call of Pripyat. I'm probably just gonna fucking hop into Call of Pripyat. But yeah. This is it. This was Avowed. Had a lot of fun. I loved it. I give the game a good... I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10 for an RPG. But like I said, I like those Obsidian games. I knew what I was getting into. And I enjoyed it. Alright. So be it for today. As always, thank you for watching. Have a good day, have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Probably for Call of Pripyat. But we'll see. We'll see what it's gonna be. For now, I am out.